What are you doing, Gina?
Oh, hey. I'm just making my list so that I can go and get some of the things that I like to make around Christmas time. And I'm going to go ahead and let you guys come to the store with us so you can, there's the clock, right on schedule. So you can also get it in advance, and then maybe you can make it with me when we make this.
We're going to do cooking videos of you making these items?
Yeah.
Yes.
Does that sound like a good idea?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So I'm going to do that, and we'll be making two things. My favorite thing is what I used to give to people for Christmas were ding-a-lings, which Sean...
Always reminded me of this teacher, Mrs. Dimling. Yeah.
And Sean happens to be excellent at making them as well, so he'll be assisting me. And the other thing I'm going to make is my snack mix, which everybody likes that. And you can
like
give
true
that
snack
to
mix.
men teachers the same as women teachers. Men like it just as they like it better, I think.
And if people are not teachers, they can give it to people in their office or whatever.
Or their neighbors, or your people that you don't know what else.
And if you make this thing and give it to anybody, you should make a video of you, making it. Other people can do videos of themselves making it.
Well, what I like to do when I used to give people gifts like this of food is I'd always have on the box or the tin the recipe on the top on a pretty card, and then that way they would know how to do it themselves if they wanted to make it.
And after this video, in a couple days, we're going to see the making of videos.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout for those.
So we're going to go to the store now, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, before we get the ingredients, we're going to the old spaghetti factory. And I don't know about you, but I really wonder if they have spaghetti in the old spaghetti factory. What do you guys think?
I venture to say they will.
Okay, then.
Yes. Always eat before you go to the supermarket.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you buy too much bullshit.
Yeah.
Right.
It's got a kind of a black and whitish tint out here.
Oh yeah, with the lights.
And one thing with this camera is I've always got to make sure I'm quiet.
Don't fall down.
Or it blows out the sound. I don't know why this little iPad. And I have better cameras, but I use this one because it's very inconspicuous.
And Herb's not here tonight.
Herb's peeing in a bottle. We'll explain that when we get home later.
We'll tell you more about that later.
Yeah, we'll explain
further
that.
detail.
We'll just say he's peeing in the bottle.
Here's another one. A twist on our classic spaghetti and mitzvah cheese with brown butter tossed with garlic, bacon, and topped with sauteed mushrooms. That might be what you want.
Maybe. Is that what you want, Gina?
No, but that's what you like because you don't do well with marinara sauce.
It breaks out my lips.
Yes.
And I can't eat pesto or you'll kill me. If you want to kill me, give me pine nuts.
I know
a lot of cinnamon.
Keeping that in the back of my head.
I know. Like MJ's mother always made pesto in the house, even though she knew every time it made me sick and I broke out into a rash.
Trying to kill you.
I know.
It's trying to kill me.
Well, here's the food at the old spaghetti factory. It sort of tastes like a little bit like spaghetti I made.
Last night.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Good thing I asked. The salads here have pesto as the main dressing.
Not good.
I know they want to kill me in here too.
Don't think I wear this all the time, even though it seems like I do, but I just came from the gym.
Every time you come to this gym, you wear that shirt.
After gym, I'm always wearing my Raven shirt because I really miss the Ravens, and if anybody knows what's going on, would you please let me know because I can't.
Or they should tell you what sports package to get.
I need to get something.
You have Time Warner Cable.
I've lost my napkin.
Oh, shit. Well, you have Time Warner Cable, and you need to know what kind of package you need.
I know, because
so
I
you can
can't
watch
seem
the
to ever
Ravens.
see the Ravens play. And I don't know how it's going, but I think they're doing pretty well. And I think they play against the Steelers, which is a pretty big game.
Yeah, I've never been a sports person, but when I worked at that, the movies, Ray Lewis was always in there.
I know.
Getting Slurpees.
I was really wishing I was there for that.
I know. The other one was in there, Matt
Strover.
Yeah, he was in there all the time,
the
too.
kicker.
Yeah, they were all in there.
Yeah, they should never have let him go.
Yeah. Well, we've left this ye old spaghetti factory, and we shall never return. In ye old time.
I think Guy Fieri might have been back there touching the food because there was multiple hairs in all of our dishes.
A piece of the bread had a hair in it.
Yeah, I don't even know that happens, but okay.
But they say that's a specialty, Gina, about
the
that
Parmesan
about
cheese.
those noodles. Like, what was it called? Mosquitos or something?
Yeah.
And basically, what it was, I'm talking to you, Gina. Don't. I can't see you. But basically, what it was just like if you took a spaghetti from a box. It tastes like boxed spaghetti, and you dumped in like triple the amount of Parmesan cheese you needed.
And garlic.
And then shook it up and dumped a stick of butter on it, and then you get the ye old special. Wasn't that what it was?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to get to the next location.
I don't know, to buy the ingredients.
I'm just thinking right now.
I know. So, we're now in the market now, Gina.
Yep, and what we're going to do is get things that are on our list. For the snack mix, we get the mixed nuts with peanuts. And the bigger the size, the better. And sometimes you can actually get it on sale. So I'm going to get this big container. Costco would be better, but they don't always
For
have
like
the
a really
right
big
stuff.
one, yeah.
And then,
Or Sam's Club.
And then for the other thing that we're making, we need a can of peanuts and a can of cashews.
Yeah, peanuts and cashews for the dinglings.
So we're going to look for some big ones. There's
Just
a
a
big
big one of
cashew.
peanut. Yeah, big cashews.
That's a good size.
There's a lot of nuts in there.
Yeah.
And where's the big peanuts? Well, you need a peanut. A peanut's as big as that cashews. That might be a problem. Well, there's these, but you need like a couple of them.
Not dry roasted.
Oh, there's peanuts over there. Looks like there's Christmas music in the background too.
Lightly salted. I think we'll just go with the Ralph's brand. 'Cause it
How many
seems
of them do
like
you
it's
think you
on
need?
sale. So I'm gonna start.
Like, how
with,
much are you making of this snack mix?
It's a big container, so
So you think you need two
we're
of
just
them?
gonna start with this much stuff. This is
Okay.
actually for the dingalings.
Oh, for the dingalings.
Right.
Oh yeah, those are for the
Big
dingalings.
mixed nuts is for the snack mix.
For the snack mix.
So we've got mixed nuts, peanuts, and cashews.
And this is kind of like what you're making, but like if you're cheating.
No.
It's not the same though. What are we looking for now?
So for the snack mix now, I usually get pretzels.
Pretzels, and you
Usually
get these
pretzel
kind.
sticks. You don't want them to
Sticks.
be too big or anything. And so the simpler and the thinner, the better.
Yeah. And you don't use these kind of pretzels?
No.
No, just the sticks ones, these types.
Otherwise, they wouldn't be ding.
So far for the dinglings, we got, what did we get?
The dingalings is not pretzels. It's
No,
chow mein noodles.
chow mein. So
Oh.
so far for the snack mix, we got mixed nuts and pretzels for the snack mix. So what are we getting now?
For your snack mix, you also need to get Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire
Sean, say it back.
Worcestershire sauce.
There you go.
Lee and Perrin. That goes in the snack mix. So far it's mixed nuts, Worcestershire sauce, and pretzel rods or pretzel sticks. Now we're at the most important thing now, right?
Yeah, we're at the most important part, which is the cereal.
The cereal for the Chex
The
Mix.
snacks mix.
Chex
you
snack
gotta
mix.
Have,
Chex.
And I get rice, corn, not that, honey nuts,
No,
not
no.
right, and wheat.
So wheat, corn, and rice. For how many boxes do you need for the amount that we make?
Well, it's 8 cups in total. So we're gonna start with. There used to be another one too.
There's another type?
Yeah, there was one other. It was real dark colored.
I don't
I
know.
don't know what that was, but
I think there was only these two. I remember.
So I think if you look at the box, it has 1 cup servings, and there's 12 in here. So we should be good with 3 boxes to start.
Yeah. Now this is a pretty important thing for this.
Yeah. If you don't want to be cheap, and you don't want to be fat conscious, because if you use margarine, it doesn't melt as well as butter.
Yeah.
So butter is key to the snack mix.
What kind of
gotta
butter
get
do you have there?
Good butter.
Land O'Lakes butter. Now, do
Yeah.
they need that salted or unsalted? Because I know there's two different
well,
types.
I like the salted, but if you are trying to watch your salt, maybe, I don't
There's an
know.
unsalted one there.
Yeah.
We can't guarantee it will be as good though,
No.
because you've always made it with the unsalted. I mean, with the
Salted.
salted. Sorry. And all these ingredients too, they're not like they're kind of things that are really difficult to find. Like you should be able to find these at most markets, wouldn't you say?
Definitely. The only thing is, like I said, the butterscotch chips.
Those could be a little bit of a
Sometimes they're
pain.
a little trickier.
Yeah, they may have like. Yeah, butterscotch is kind of an old time taste, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that may be harder to find.
Right. So for the dingalings, you have to get the chow mein noodles.
Chow mein noodles.
And they're on sale for 2 for $3, so I'm going to get 2 of them.
There's also in this big bag too.
Yeah, they come in a bag
A
too.
big bag like that. I think with these, there's only like one kind of type. You know what I mean?
But with the recipe, you know, you just use 1 can. Whereas the bag, I don't know exactly how much I'd use.
I know. We're gonna try when we do the actual cooking show to make it like, you know, professionally done and everything.
No, I'm not making any promises.
Well, the best of the abilities
Best of our
to do that. It'll probably take a while, so it'll probably take longer than it actually takes to.
Everybody's gotta get their ingredients, so
I
they'll be
know.
ready.
They're all getting ready for it. And like we said, hopefully you guys film yourself doing it too. Now what are we looking at?
Now we're looking here for to do the dinglings. You have to have the chocolate chips.
Chocolate chips.
And this is 12 ounces, so it means you're going to use half of this bag. You'll see that when we get in the kitchen.
Okay.
And you also need butterscotch chips, and they're not always the easiest to find. Oh, here we go.
That's good. They've got them.
See? Butterscotch.
Butterscotch. That, and then we'll get to the next thing for them. Now we almost forgot something here.
Right. We get some seasoned salt that we put into the snack mix.
Lowry seasoned
I like the
salt.
Lowry seasoned salt. So.
You can tell that this is something we've been making for years because isn't Lowry's like a real old brand?
Yeah.
You know, like a 50s kind of brand or something.
Right.
So now we're going to go back to the house.
So show our cart.
Here's the cart, what we've got. And we're going to go and lay everything out. And a few days after you see this, you're going to see the cooking.
So get ready, get your stuff.
Yeah, so hopefully you guys, as I said, participate if you want.
Make some
And
viewer responses.
make some videos. I'm sure people like Frankie Slauson and
I
Shane
have other
Jensen will have
recipes
to.
too, which maybe I'll share later.
Yeah, later on, if you like this one.
Maybe Perry will do one. You know,
Yeah.
We can trust him to do one.
Yeah. Now this is a suggestion for when you cook the
treats.
Chex snack mix. You actually want to have something to put it in if you're going to give it as gifts.
For friends.
For friends, and
so there's different sizes. So you know, for somebody you don't like that much, you can give them
Give
a
'em a
little
small one.
or someone more important, you can give them a big one.
Yeah.
And you have to sort of shop the sales because the tins can be really expensive.
When they don't have tins, I know that's what we kind of wanted to find.
Well, they do, but they're pretty expensive.
This guy back there looks a little bit like Butch Patrick. It wasn't though, Gina, but he looked a little like him.
Okay.
Didn't it kind of look like Butch
A
Patrick?
little bit.
I think Butch Patrick's in rehab now. Dweebo, before we go home, look at this. These shrimps, ew.
Those
There's
are, wait,
dried shrimp, and then these little other ones.
this shrimp is the exact shrimp that they gave in the Tim and Eric Awesome Show concert thing that they did, that Christmas special thing.
They
And
gave
gave
that?
out bags and it said Seasons Greetings from Tim and Eric. I didn't go to it,
Ew.
but I saw that. It's like
Ew,
a dried
the
shrimp.
eye in there, ew.
Yeah. How do you
Who-
eat it, do you think?
I don't know. That's disgusting.
It's the first Slurpee I've had
I
in
know.
like months.
So we're home now. We're going to give a little recap of the things we bought, and
Yep.
hopefully you could hear everything in there all right over the music and everyone talking. But right here, this is everything you need for the Chex snack mix: corn Chex, rice Chex, wheat Chex, pretzel sticks, mixed nuts with salted mixed nuts, Land of Lakes butter, Lee and Perrin, Lowry's seasoning salt, and that's for the snack mix.
Right. And you need a big pan.
A big pan, and we used to have all this really good pan, but within the move, it got, I think, thrown
Well,
out.
we had to scale down our lives to move out here, so we got rid of just about everything we own.
Because we thought we were moving to
So
a
now
small
we're
house, and then we
starting
realized
all
we were.
over.
But now these are for the dingalings.
Butterscotch chips, semi-sweet chips, chow mein noodles, peanuts,
And
and
cashews.
cashews.
Now I see Herb sneaking around
Oh,
back there.
there he is.
There you are. And why didn't you go out with us? We mentioned a
Show
little.
them what you're
Do you
doing.
really want to know why?
Yeah, because we said the pea thing, but what?
Show them what you're doing. You have to get in the refrigerator.
I'll get it out if you really want to see it.
I don't know if we want to see that, but.
Don't
Oh, ugh.
Don't spill it.
There it is.
Ew.
And explain why you're...
Because he had kidney stones a long time ago, so now they have to keep an eye on him. And so he has to pee for 24 hours straight.
Yeah, and I can't go out. 'cause,
And
you know,
they did it wrong the last time.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
they
the
gave you the
second
wrong
time.
jug
This is
or
the
whatever.
second time. It's to measure some amount of enzyme in the urine. So it's called a 24-hour pee sample. Well, they don't call it urine sample.
But the first time when Brendan was over,
Oh,
Wet
yeah,
Lily,
well,
it
this is the second time
Because
that
the first time they gave you the wrong jug.
This is the second time I had to do it. Well, I went out the last time with you guys, and you're like, oh, we can just go to Target. It's like, I had to piss like a roaring mountain lion.
Because you're supposed to drink
So I
like
didn't
8
go out-
glasses of water.
Yeah,
or
I
something.
got to drink giant glasses of water all the time.
How much is in there? Is it almost full? Ew.
Oh.
Gross.
But last time, can you guys imagine? 'Cause the last time I did this damn thing, I get there and the lady says, "Oh, we gave you the wrong jug. You got to do it again." So this is the second time. The last time I did it, Wet
Ew.
Movie was over here.
It's gross. You have to keep it in the fridge
And you
with
have to
stuff
keep
too.
it in the
That's
refrigerator.
That's gross.
And I had to warn Wet Movie because, you know, with his appetite, I was afraid he was going to go in there and think it was orange juice. So that's it. So that's why I didn't go, because I was afraid I might wet my pants.
Oh, and then you see this been home with Lulu.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. So see you in a couple days when
All
we
right,
start cooking
so
the video.
get your stuff so we can all make it together.
Yes.
And this is Gina's own program.
Oh yeah, and the last thing we should say is why do I call you Gina and Herb?
Oh,
And
because
Dweebo.
way back when we went on the E.T. ride in Disney World, Sean thought it would be cool when the E.T. says, "Goodbye, Kim, goodbye," and he said, "Let's make up different names."
Yeah, we always did that. We
Let's
did.
not be the same name. So he insisted that we had to do it, and I said, "I don't care, whatever." And he said, "You're Gina, and Dad's Herb." And ever since then, we've held on to it. And
Those
then
names.
Sean, and then Sean decided that it was better for him not to say "mommy" and "daddy"
Yeah.
in public. So now he calls us by, but we are his real parents.
Yeah.
This isn't his stepfather. This isn't his stepbrother. Unfortunately, believe it or not, we're all related to one another.
And on the ET ride, I think the name that we came up for Shard was Scotty, like a soccer player from England or
We
something.
used to do all kinds of
we
weird
used
stuff.
to change them all the time.
And we change accents and stuff. And mine is Dweebo, of course, because, you know, the Don and Murph show, if you guys are, you know, I was a character in that, so I just stuck with that.
Dweebo means like kind of like a dweeb.
And like Rude Dog and the Dweebs, that old
Yeah.
cartoon show, they were the
Don't
Dweebs.
be so loud, you're probably blowing out the
Oh,
microphone.
sorry.
You have a very loud
Man, you-
voice.
I
I think
project.
you might-
Go again.
Oh, ew.
Uh-oh.
I gotta go
Get
again.
the jug.
We can show them how to fill it up.
All right.
No, but
let's-
here's the thing. You can't pee directly in it because if you dropped your junk down in there, it might burn it.
Uh-oh.
It's got some kind of stuff on it, so you got to pee in a cup and then pour it.
Ew.
Ew.
Is that why there was that cup in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Ew.
Hope you didn't
I
use
saw
it.
that cup.
Hope
Ew.
you didn't do that. Then afterwards, it says you have to shake it vigorously for 1 minute.
Oh,
So,
have a good pee.
Oh.
Ew, Lily, you're disgusting, aren't you? Yuck.